It is Wednesday, my dudes. Alright, Brian here with Meso Collects, and today we're going to jump into our Team Rockets Moltres UPC. I don't know how it's looking in your area, but in my area, it's looked like I'm the only retard buying this product because they still had a lot of it in stock. And I understand the price point. The price point compared to previous UPCs that were GameStop exclusives, like the Arceus UPC that came out, 3 years ago maybe? Those included the two metal Arceus cards that we've got right there. That was actually the third set of metal cards that Pokemon Center has produced. So that's pretty cool to have in the collection. All right, let's flip this around and get into it. All right, let's flip this guy around. It's looking like we've got our three stamped promos. Are they promos or are they... Okay, so according to somebody's argument in the past, because there is no Black Star promo stamp set symbol, that means they're not promos, which is entirely false. These are also including the Destined Rival stamp. So we got our three promos, right? Those are promos. And this is what most people are most upset about, and the fact that there's only 2 Destined Rivals packs out of this entire box, which is kind of wild. I agree. It's wild. Out of 18 packs, 2 Destined Rivals. For a Destined Rivals product, if you will. Yeah, that's all I've got. We're going to rip into it. We're going to prep it and get ready to rip. Ooh. I will say that was pretty cool. The way the box slides off of there and then the way it opens up. I haven't watched any openings on this whatsoever. And the box itself is pretty cool. Well, that's concerning. The sleeves are... I see how it is. So our promos are just barely sitting in there, but still they're not even they're not sleeved whatsoever. So the grades on these will be tough, no question. Oh, look at that! I can already look at that, thick on the right. Yeah, these I can already tell that all of these promos, these 3 were a bust. Definitely a bust. I'm gonna get these sleeved up. We'll throw them in front of the screen. So here's the promos that we were after. Yeah, they are not in great shape whatsoever. So I'm betting the population of these are going to be low. The front of this one's really nice. The front of that one looks decent. This one's that's not it. That's not it. Is this the one that was extremely heavy? Oh no, this wasn't even the one that I saw from the back. So this one's heavy left on the back, heavy right on the front. The front on this one, it looks decent. Slight heavy left, but on the back it's heavy right. You got some dinghies up in the corner. That sucks. That sucks because now I'm going to be tempted to pop open my other one, but I won't do that. I won't do that because they're sitting straight up in the cardboard. They're not protected whatsoever. Like Pokemon Center, they generally put them in plastic sleeves. I don't know why they didn't put them in some kind of plastic wrap. Oh, that's wild to me. That's wild. All right, what else we got? Got a deck box. We got a fire coin. You got your dice. You got your dice damage or status coins and playmat. Let's see what this one's looking like. Big Team Rocket Moltres. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I will say that I like that. I like the mat a lot. I just don't like the promos, how they did that. And then we got a box of booster packs. What is this, 18? We're sitting on 18. I really wish they would have packaged those promos better. That's terrible. So I think finding well-graded cards will be a challenge for these ones specifically. And the prices will probably reflect that rarity. Speaking of grading, we all know the news that Collector Group has acquired Beckett. And there is a lot of concern with the community, but at the end of the day, I mean, there's nothing we can do besides bitch about it. If you'd like to do that, I'm just gonna completely switch up who I grade my personal cards with until something else happens. So we got Mega. There's our 2 Destined Rivals. That's fucking dope. We got 4 Journey, 4 Surging Sparks. That's not bad. And Jesus Christ, this is a Twilight Masquerade product. That's what it is. What do we have? Surging Sparks. Doo-doo-doo. So it looks like Twilight was before Surging Sparks. And this is the order that we will rip in. Destined Rivals first. There we go. So yeah, under the umbrella corporation of Collectors Group, correct, Collectors Holding, now sits PSA, Beckett, and SGC. That's kind of concerning to some people. Like I said, you can complain about it, you can talk about it all you want to. Nothing will change. The only thing that will change are behaviors. That's kind of what pushed me to start jumping over to tag for my personal cards. Like I said, until I see like an actual market shift, then that's a different story. All right, but let's get into it. We'll start with our Twilight. We still don't have a Greninja from this set. And I might have to pull out the blade here. I failed. Let's get back at it. Let's see what we got here. Going to quick roll it. Laron, Venipede, and Ursaluna. Blood Moon. There's the code card. I'm going to set that aside. Put our bulk here. There's that code card. I run through a Volbeat, Seeking, and Tinglu. Greninja would be cool. I haven't pulled one, and I don't think I ever will. Boomerang, Probopass, and Alakazam. It's a Probopass IR. I got a code card. Whirlipede, Floette, and Okidogi. Yeah, I like the packs that rip like that. That was smooth as peanut butter. There's our code card. Diplin, Torkoal, and Pheasantipity. They got us. They got us good. They got us good. That's wild. That's wild. Poorly executed. The lineup, the pack lineup the selection was just absolutely garbage, dog shit. And I'll say it, dog shit. This was garbage. And then you have the way that they packed the promos. Drizzile, Spiro, Cinderace. Yeah, this one was an L. No, any way you look at it, this was a loss. I did get the promos I wanted. And with the conditioning of them, they're going to sit in a binder. I'll probably put these ones specifically in one of my special binders, like my celebrations binder. I have a lot of other smaller sets included in there, including the Rumble, the Pokemon Rumble set. So I'll probably put these in with that binder and call it. I like the promo set. They're still nice promos, but they just didn't do so hot with this set. Like I said, the promo art is amazing. The stamp adds to it. And that's all I got. I got burned on this one. I won't get burned on the second one. So there are really two options that you have. Well, there's a few options you have with this product specifically. You can pick it up and hold it sealed, like a lot of people do. A lot of people do that. I will suspect that these prices are going to go down again because remember that when this was first introduced, it was an in-store purchase only. And then just recently, yesterday they had opened it up for online. So you can now buy it online for a limit of one. And when I saw that, I was like, let me just go in store and check it out. And I did. The tag on it itself also says a limit of one, but I was able to pick up two. And the guy was excited. So that tells me that not many people are trying to pick it up. That's what that tells me. So he pretty much said, fuck that limit one per customer. And, he gave me the two I asked for. And he's like, do you want more? I have a lot more in the back. And I was like, I'm fine with one. I'm going to rip one, keep one sealed like I do with all of my other products. And he was like, cool. So that whole interaction in general just leads me to believe that these prices will drop. And they're not going to leave it up nearly at that price. Same with the other UPCs and the SPC from Prismatic. Those were sitting on the counter as well. And it just doesn't look like anybody's interested in those, especially at the price point from GameStop specifically. So that's all I've got. This was the rip. It was a bust for me, and I'm curious. Do you plan on picking this up at this price point? Would you pick it up if it was sitting at, 120? That's my question, and I think GameStop knows that answer, and I think that they will. Again, they will adjust. I'm pretty sure that they will adjust those prices just to get that product out of there. Otherwise, there's only so much they can do to stay afloat. And once those power packs run out, once those slabs run out, maybe that has something to do with the acquisition. Maybe they're trying to expand their inventory to Beckett because the buyback program. I don't know. Just my thoughts. Fuck, that's all I got. This is kind of a brutal opening, and I've had better luck with worse products. It's kind of crazy. That's all I got. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Check out the website, mesocollects.com.